a service event in December, so you can earn a few extra hours with that. And then the spring semester, we have a party or a celebration. Yes, we had cupcakes last year, a cupcake bar, and it went over very well. So, nuts and bolts. All right. First of all, I got to say you guys are looking extremely sharp. This is what we're looking for. Some of you guys are, look at this guy right here. This is business professional. He kicked it up a notch. Well done. But this is what we're looking for. You're presenting yourself as leaders on campus. The first year we did this program and we had you dress up, people started noticing, hey, who are these students looking like professionals all over campus? Oh, you're with ULN? And then we started the year 2, and that's when the first year that we had internships. So they got out there in the offices and the other programs, and they're building their professionalism. Secondly, it's to show respect to our guest speakers like Dr. Laudy. And all the faculty and staff that are going to come, and even some national speakers, we try to bring them in. They're going to come, and it's a way of showing respect to whoever's standing up here, because they're coming in on their own time for free. They could be at home with their families. So it's just a way of showing respect. So I urge you, if you can really try, if you need to wear the outfit in the very morning because you're not going to have time to change, then do that. Look good all day. You know? If you don't want to, because you got some other stuff going on, the clothing would be prohibitive, then stick the clothes in your bag and change it in the bathroom right here, right before you come over here. Because I know some of you guys are trekking pretty far away. I'm talking to Chris George. He's one of your classmates today. He was coming from the music building. But there he is. Stand up for me, Chris. Show him what you're wearing. Yeah. There you go. That works. He's wearing that all day. He's got some nice black loafers, nice black pants on, and a UT shirt. That works. So do what's convenient for you, but I want you in these seats looking sharp. Attendance. Attendance is required for all of our events. Hopefully, if we have time, I'm going to practice square cap with you this before we finish up. And that's how we're going to take the attendance. If you need to be absent for a legitimate reason, health concern, academic conflict, yes, some professors will start scheduling their exams at the time of this. I will excuse that. That's an academic conflict. But you need to notify me prior, ahead of time. Send me an email. I prefer email for communications, not Canvas. So just send me a professional email and tell me I can't make lecture tonight because of this. Sickness, a family emergency, something like that. But you have the entire schedule up in Canvas, so you know when this is happening, so plan ahead. If I find out that it's an absence, it's something that could have been avoided because you forgot that this is happening on that night, that's one instance of it, affecting your scholarship. If you get 3 absences between peer group, between this lecture, then I have to put your scholarship on hold. So make sure that you avoid that, plan ahead, get things in your calendar, start using that calendar like no tomorrow. And then you have to notify me with a professional email before the absence occurs, not afterward. So when you look at Canvas, you see that there's a module for makeup assignments. You'll have to watch the videos. There's Carol and Michelle right there. Say wave. They're filming us right now. So we're going to put these videos up on YouTube, and we have a channel. And I'll have these in Canvas, so you'll have to watch the video before your peer group meeting because you don't want to be lost with what the mentors are sharing with you. So watch the video beforehand, do the makeup assignment. It's very short. And then it'll remove the absence, the excused absence that you already notified me of for that week. You're going to meet your mentors this week for the small group that you registered for. Everybody should have that course on their academic schedule. So there's a second meeting time. That's when you're meeting with your peer group mentors. That's casual. I've already told some of you guys, I don't care if you go in your pajamas. You can go, This is the one you need to dress up for. Meet your mentors. Get their contact information. Because if you cannot make a peer group mentor, you're going to follow the same process, but with them. You need to notify, hey, I can't make my meeting next week or this week. Is there a makeup session? They will assist you with that. But you have to have their email address. All right, so that's starting this week in the room that is listed on your course schedule for our class, our UGS 017 class. Special events are required as well, so we'll try to give you plenty of notice as far as when those are going to be, but usually during the same times as this, or we'll give you plenty of notice when those other ones happen. Core values in the student honor code. Look, it's on the wall. If it's on the wall, do you think UT takes it seriously? Yeah. So we've never had really any problems because you guys have stepped up. Once ULN students come, the last 3 classes, they understand what it means to act with integrity, that a leader makes ethical choices. This is a time to really, really show that, because what those things are character building. You're going to start building your character by the choices you make and decisions you make. So make sure you're familiar with your honor code and our core values. All right, I'm not going to pull up Canvas, but just make sure you review it for the assignments and when they're due. I already spoke about mentors. Okay, let's talk about the scholarship a little bit. This is your disbursement schedule for this coming semester. So on September 16th, you'll get we like to front load that first payment of the semester to help out with books and other expenses, deposits for housing, things like that. So you're going to get $1,000. We're going to push the button. It's going to send it out to your bank account. Everyone in here should have signed up for direct deposit already, linking a bank account with UT. We cannot print checks for you. There's too many of you. So you have to have your direct deposit set up. So it releases on the 16th, and we cannot control what your banks do. So it's going to take about 2 to 3 days to process. Please do not email me on the 16th at 8 o'clock in the morning. John, where's my money? I have a bill due. Rent's coming up, you know. Plan your expenses ahead, budget, things like that. Talk to financial aid if you need assistance with an emergency loan or something like that to tide you over until ULN comes through. So it takes 2 to 3 days processing too. Don't even email me the next day, because I'm just going to say I can't control what your bank does. They have to post it to your account. We send them the money, but they have to put it in your bank account. So just be mindful of these dates. They're in Canvas as well. On the Canvas homepage, on the bottom, I have resource pages. Financial aid and scholarships, SquareCap info, community service information, all that. And some learning resources too are about to get up there. January happens the exact same way. $1,000 for the first payment, $500 every month after that. If you owe UT anything, if you still have a tuition bill, a tuition loan, emergency loan, library fee, parking ticket, health services fee for a doctor's visit, housing, your housing bill, your ULN scholarship is going to pay UT first. UT always pays itself first, so you won't see the funds in your bank account if you owe UT right now. And until those balances are paid off, those debts are paid off, that's when you're going to see the funds into your bank account. You start seeing that. Before we get to that, everybody pull out your phones, please, and open up a browser window and connect to the UT Wi-Fi, the UTexas Wi-Fi. Do not use your 4G network. And just log into squarecap.com. It's free right now up until the 12th class day. So if you haven't signed up for a subscription, but you're registered for a course, it should be able to come up. It's open right now. The assignment? We just opened it earlier this afternoon.
This is like a locked one.
That's a Canvas course? All right, I'm seeing some of you guys' Canvas course is locked. You don't need to access Canvas right now, but I'll take a look on my laptop while we're outside to see what's going on with that. But SquareCap right now, everybody, you seen it? You're seeing it? All right, so give me a second. Okay. So this is the way it normally works. I just created the question, I hit start. There's the question. Are you enjoying the start of your first semester at UT? A, I'm so excited. B, I'm already stressed. C, kinda, but it's still called kinda new. Just choose one of them. This is our test. I want you guys to get familiar with how SquareCap works, because we're going to be doing it every week. Be patient with it. There's 500 of you hitting the Wi-Fi network right now, so it may not be immediate. So here's some troubleshooting things if you're having problems at SquareCap while it's running. So if you can't connect, or if it's not showing the question or our course. Some things you can do. One, log out of SquareCap, close the browser, and then log back in. Two, just refresh your screen. Three, you may need to disconnect from the Wi-Fi and then reconnect it again. Is everybody seeing it? Okay, I'm getting answers. See, you watch the screen. Look at the screen. So up at the top, the answers are coming through. That means this is working. So just be patient. I may say, is everybody listening to me? Because there's some conversations happening. I may say, I'm going to let it run in the background for a little bit. And then you can always just keep checking your phone throughout to see if your answer was submitted. So you have to be in this room for SquareCap to show your attendance. If you try to answer the question anywhere outside of this building, I get a report, and you're going to get flagged for attendance review. If you use your 4G network and not your Wi-Fi, then you're going to get flagged for attendance review.
Somebody remind me before 12 classes.
Okay, this is your free trial period is almost up. You have to make sure you get signed up before that happens.
They hadn't purchased it yet, so
It's okay. They should. If you haven't purchased your SquareCap yet, again, it's going to be free up until the 12th class day. But once you try to log in and answer a question, it's going to prompt you to pay. All right? Yes? Okay, we're going to have to talk afterwards, so shoot me an email. All right, generally things are working. I got 218, it's just running slow, All right, so I know some of you have class, our time is up, so some of you have class, you need to get to that. Still keep looking at it. Again, this is a test. This is just a test right now. Don't be afraid that if you're showing up absent tonight or something. I just wanted to run it through you so you're familiar with it. You can work with your mentors after it, but if you have class, go ahead and take off. If you don't have class, please come. Join us outside in the courtyard. We got Jim's water ice. Meet your mentors. Meet the staff. Meet your classmates. And enjoy yourselves. Welcome.